let us take the word. The question is, who is God? First of all, the word God is a noun. A noun means as a name and form. Okay? Everything object in the universe has a name and form. Flower has a name and form. It's called noun. But in universe, there is no name and form is constantly changing. Form is constantly changing. There's nothing called noun in the universe. So is there something called God in the universe? The question. God is a noun. Okay? The universe has nothing called noun. It's only verbs. Verb means movement. Movement is called verb. The entire universe is an appearance of energy. Energy is in constant motion. Okay? Like water keeps on moving, appearing as various forms. So energy movement appears to be forms. Okay? And none of the form is stable. So the world is nothing but Nama and Rupa. World is nothing but a word. Is God a word? Is the question. And we try to objectify for God as a form of a Nama and Rupa. Name and form. So, is there a form of Krishna? Is there a form of Divine Mother? Is there a form of Rama? Okay? So there are three levels of existence. One is called Virat, gross form. And another is called Hiranyagarbha, subtle form. Another is called Ishvara, or causal form. The spiritual reality in the causal form is just an idea. Is an idea. In subtle form, various forms are there. The physical objects are nothing but reflection of subtle objects. So everything in the universe has a subtle, non-physical or subtle form in the Hiranyagarbha Loka. So where most of the deity form which we worship or do devotion, they are the forms in the Hiranyagarbha Loka, subtle form. In the causal form, all these deities are nothing but ideas. There's no form, but ideas are there. So ideas is causal form, subtle form is Hiranyagarbha Loka, or subtle Loka, and gross form is called Virat Loka. So our deities are in subtle form. Yes, they are there. That's called Hiranyagarbha Loka. That answers the question. So now, who is God? God stands for G-O-D, generator, operator, destroyer. One who generates the entire universe, one who operates the entire universe, and one who destroys the entire universe, called God, G-O-D. G is called Brahma, O is called operator, is called Vishnu, generator is called Brahma, operator is called Vishnu, destroyer is called Shiva. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Now they appear to be some persons or forms. They are persons or forms in subtle Loka, Hiranyagarbha Loka. In the Ishvara or cosmic consciousness, there are ideas. So, in the subtle vision, they appear as forms. Okay? Now, people may come and say, God is formless, God is infinite. How can I have form? The formless only has taken the form. The water only has to become ocean and wave. So that way, the absolute reality, formless reality, only appears as reality with form, God. And reality of various deities. But water appears as the ocean and wave and bubble. The ocean, wave and bubble are not separate from water. Bubble is water, wave is water, ocean is water. But ocean is, bubble is water, ocean is water, wave is water. But water is not bubble, water is not ocean, water is not wave. That's a real God or absolute God, Brahman, is not any of the deity. But all deities are Brahman in the subtle world. All gross world objects are also Brahman. The river is Brahman, sun is Brahman. But Brahman is not sun. This you have to understand. Okay. So God is all pervading reality. But for upasana purpose or meditation purpose, we take the highest qualities of God. Kalyana Guna. He is Kalyana Guna Paripurna. All the beautiful qualities, love, compassion, the power, wisdom, everything we say is the quality of Ishvara. We'll never take any negative quality as quality of Ishvara. Negative quality, we'll take it as a quality of ego. Ishvara has absolute, the highest divine qualities. It's called Kalyana Guna Puripurna. We should not think of any negative quality in Ishvara. Negative quality always belongs to ego, which is non-existent. But negative quality and positive quality both appear in Ishvara. I'm saying negative quality is not quality of Ishvara. It is the quality of the material nature. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. The Ishvara's quality, the divine quality, manifests in three aspects of nature. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. I'm saying, do not mix up. Okay, we are saying electricity gives the fan, powers the fan. Electricity gives the light. So all are fan and light. Now one bulb is not glowing. So it's a fault of the electricity. One fan is making sound. Is it fault of the electricity? So the objects of the universe have three qualities. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. The Tamoguna and Rajoguna have some negative tendencies. And Sattva-guna has a purity tendency. The Ishvara, universal consciousness, reflects in all gunas, and gunas behave according to their nature. Gunaha guneshu artante. Entire universe is run by gunas. The negative quality we see in the universe is because of Rajoguna and Tamoguna. The positive and divine qualities are Sattva-guna. So that's why he said, Ishvara is reflected fully in Sattva-guna, partially in Rajoguna and Tamoguna. Sun, when it reflects in the stone, the quality of sun cannot be seen fully. Sun, it reflects in the water, reflection is more. Sun, it reflects in the mirror, it's more. Similarly, the divine quality of Ishvara is more reflected in a Gnani or enlightened person. Less in a criminal. But even criminal has a divine quality. Less reflection. Okay? So the gunas are the material nature. So that's why all actions, prakrite, kriyamanani, gunai karmani, sarvashaha, ahankara, vimudatma, kartahamiti vanyate. Ishvara, universal consciousness, is infinite intelligence, infinite love, infinite compassion, almighty, all powerful. The negative qualities in the universe are reflection, because are enabled by reflection of Ishvara, but the qualities, negative qualities, do not belong to Ishvara. Okay? As in sunlight, a mango fruit is born and bitter coconut, bitter Kerala is born. But the blame is not on sun. You can't blame Kerala for sun. Why it's bitter? It is a quality of nature, Prakriti nature. So that we have to understand. Now in Sattva-guna, the divine qualities are reflected fully. That's why we have to start working with Sattva-guna. The upasana is to become more and more sattvic. Karma yoga is to become from Rajasic to sattvic. Like that we have to do. So now, God appears as a person. So see God in everybody. How do I see God in everybody? Because the moment you God as a form, then you have to visualize the form in the heart of everybody. Let's say God has certain form. But we have to understand God as the divine quality. Then you can find the quality everywhere. The entire universe is nothing but the energy, Shakti, and is constantly moving. Okay? There are no nouns there in the universe. There's only verbs. There's nothing called river in the universe. River is a noun. Here really is nothing but water flowing. So rivering is true, but river is wrong. It's a problem of the language, not nature. Similarly, mind is a noun, but there is nothing called mind. Mind is nothing but flow of thoughts. Flow of thoughts gives the appearance of something constantly there. Is there person? There's no person. Person is nothing but flow of experiences. So everything in the universe is nothing but a flow. That's why everything in the universe is form. So God as a person available in the subtle world as a form. In reality, if I have to see God everywhere, I have to start seeing godliness in everywhere. Godliness is present in everybody to the extent of Sattva-guna is present. Divine quality. Even in terrorist, there will be a little bit godliness in each of them. Okay, so godliness, if you start seeing, we'll see God everywhere. If I want to see God as a form, then you'll get confused. So God as form, then say, where is the kirita? Where is the crown? Where is the trishula? We'll start looking for objects of flow. God is not an objectified like that. God is present in all living beings in some divine quality. That's why Devi Stuti says, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Matru Rupen Samsthita Namastasye Namastasye Namo Namah. So, Divine Mother is present in all living beings. How? Matru Rupena. Oh, we think, imagine a mother sitting there in each of person. She is sitting in each person as Matru Rupa. Matru means Vatsalya, love. Now, that love is there in men also, love in there in women also. It's not only special to women also. So if you start looking love as a quality of divine, then you start finding God everywhere. And why should we find God everywhere? We constantly look at negative quality of some person, our mind becomes negative. That negative quality comes in us. If you start looking constantly good quality in some person, that good quality, Devata Guna develops in us. If you are able to see Divine Mother in everybody in the form of love, Mother will manifest you in fully. Divine Mother appears you in fully. No, Mother means only this form, other forms are not Mother. Mother means only woman is there, man is not there. Then we are making distinction. The divine quality of Mother is there. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samsthita. The Divine Mother is present all as Buddhi, intellect. It is there in men, it is there in human, it is there in mosquito also. Then you can find godliness in mosquito. So Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was not getting married. So one of his disciples wanted Ramakrishna Paramahamsa to get married. So they thought by bringing a dancer who will attract Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he'll get married. So one dancer comes and starts dancing in front of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Then Ramakrishna Paramahamsa keeps on clapping. Wow, wow, what a dance. After that he goes and falls at her feet. Oh, Divine Mother, how you have danced. In the dancer he sees Divine Mother. Then they bring a logician to prove that Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is mad. He proves this very beautiful logic to say there is no God. What Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is illusion. Then Ramakrishna Paramahamsa keeps on clapping. Then finally says, what intellect Divine Mother has given. So once you start understanding the Buddhi is Divine Mother, when you see understanding love is Divine Mother, where do you miss Divine Mother? So the divine qualities we should start finding everywhere. Can you find in the stone you can find something? In stone you can find as astitva, existence. In Anurenu Tranakashta, in atoms, molecules and whole of galaxy, we can find divine quality everywhere. Love is universal. Love is there for human beings, love is for animals. Okay, mother's love to the child, husband's love to the wife, wife's love to the husband. They're all a part of the divine love, infinite universal love. The wind blows out of love. The sun shines out of love. The earth goes around the sun and we call this gravitational force. Gravitational force is nothing but love, divine love manifested in gravitational force. So then you can see Mother everywhere. So God is everywhere and all aspect of creation. So God is generator, operator, destroyer and all pervading. This is the understanding of God. Then another thing is that we chant God's name. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So when we chant God's name, we think that God will come to me. We think that I am separate from God. The God will have to come to me. There's a sense of separation. But what we miss, The name of the God is God. The name of the God is God. We are thinking the God will come after chanting the name. Without understanding, name itself is God. Why name itself is God? Because the devotee and the deity is connected through name. The devotee is there, me. Deity is God. The connection is God's name, Rama or Krishna. Right? In name, deity and devotee become one. Otherwise, deity is separate from devotee. So, for example, this is banana. Banana is an object. And I am the subject. Object is different from me. Now, what is banana? Real banana is taste of banana. This is banana, taste of banana. Understand? So, God, we think, is somebody who will appear in front of me, separate from me, and I am the devotee. Without understanding, God's name itself is God. Because when you chant God's name, when you sing bhajans, what happened to you? What happens? The love pours, the devotion pours, bhakti. Okay, tears will come, happiness will come. The bhakti or love which comes in our heart is God. The tears which come in your eyes is the abhishekam, offering. The happiness you feel is God. So God is Ananda Swarupa, God is Prema Swarupa. You experience when you chant God's name, when you sing bhajans. But we separate. God has to appear in certain form. God is appearing in your body. Ultimately, all experiences are in your body. Are you getting what I'm saying? So, I want to see banana. See, this is banana. Right? Is banana seeing banana is banana? Or experiencing banana is banana? Experiencing. Experiencing God is experiencing love and joy and peace in your body is called experiencing God. We think that experiencing God is like I see in a movie, cinema screen. Tuck, 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 some sound and effect, music comes, dance comes. Right? That's what a lot of movies we are seeing. That's the only things we are a lot of seeing a lot of movies. Narsimha comes, light comes, sound comes, music comes. So God doesn't bring any drama company. Okay? God comes. When God appears in your life, your heart will be filled with love. Tongue will be full of God's name. Eyes will be full of tears. The love is God. Love is the experience of God. The peace you feel is the experience of God. And the Guru is the closest form of God in Saguna form. The God very closely in human form you can see in Guru. So if your spiritual journey is a train, you are going in stations. You go through many stations. Many stations are deities. The last station is Guru, Saguna form. Then final station is Nirguna form or formless reality or Atma Guru. Before you get to Atma Guru, which is last station, Saguna form of the Guru is the God. Did I answer the question who is God? So God is found as godliness in all aspects of creation. Now more you find godliness, the godliness will increase in you because whatever you give attention, that will grow in you. If you give attention to negativities, negativity will grow. If you keep on blaming God, negativity will grow in you. Oh God, you did the mistake. God cannot do the mistake. Electricity, because electricity, fan is rotating. Fan is making sound. It's not a problem of electricity. Blaming God doesn't solve a problem. In fact, it increases the problem. Finding fault with God increases the problem. You have to praise God as infinite good qualities. Ananta Kalyana Ganapura, because those qualities will reflect in us. If you start looking negativity, negativity will reflect in us. So God, to summarize, GOD, generator, operator, destroyer. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, the creator. In the subtle world, they have a form. In the causal world, they have an idea. In the absolute world, they are one with Parabrahma. All deities are one with Parabrahma or Sadguru. Finally. Any questions for people on Zoom? Kanti, Anupama, Ashwini.
So now experiencing your talk is also God.
Yeah. When I talk to you, if you are experiencing joy, if you are experiencing peace inside you, we are experiencing clarity inside you, that's God.
Mm.
I am triggering the divine qualities in you.
Mm.
When you sing bhajan, your heart gets filled.
Mm.
That's called God. Experience of God in
Mm.
you. Experience of God is not like experience of object. This is an objective experience.
Mm.
Experience of God is a subjective experience of love, happiness, peace, and joy within us. Am I clear, Kantiji?
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji.
See, we want a God of a movie, Hollywood God or Bollywood God or another, what is it, Telugu, what is it called? Hollywood God. Okay, so which has very special effects. Okay, I've become too many movies we have been seeing, and want to see God in some Hollywood special effects. The real God is love. When your heart melts looking at the suffering of somebody, then God is operating in your heart. Ya Devi Sarvabhodeshu Maturupeni Samsida. When somebody is helping somebody and you see the compassion there, the God is there.
Mm.
Start looking for divine qualities, you will find God everywhere.
Mm.
Does it mean that form of gods are not there? Form of gods is there in subtle world. Definitely they are there. Okay?
Mm.
In the gross world, you have to find God in the form of divine qualities.
Mm.
And you have to, in subtle world also, when you experience God, there will be a lot of heart will be full of love and compassion. Mind will be full of joy. That's called experience of God. And final experience of God is tranquility, peace. So peace is God, Shanti. Love is God. Awareness is God. Love, peace and light, awareness. Atma Jyoti is God. And qualities of God, infinite love, infinite compassion, infinite patience, infinite clarity. All these are qualities of Ishvara and all pervasiveness. Am I clear, Kantiji?
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji.
Okay. Anupama, any questions?
No, Guruji.
Did you understand what God experience means?
Yes, Guruji.
Hmm.
When we
Okay.
feel the joy, the peace, then that may be music, that may be talk, anything. That is God. That
When
feel.
you chant God's name, when you hear something of wisdom, when you help somebody, your expansion is there, no? That's God. In a fear, there's a contraction. In jealousy, there's a contraction. In love, there's an expansion. So love is boundless. The love is divine mother. The peace is divine father, Shiva. Shiva and Shakti together is called God. You cannot have one other than other. Love and peace and awareness, light is called God. Everywhere you have to see the godliness. We keep on seeing negativity in persons, that will increase our negativity. We see godliness and try to grow that godliness in others. That's helping. And somebody's negativity, try to reduce the intensity of negativity on your life or somebody else's life, help them. So then what will happen? Your life will be beautiful, somebody else's life will be beautiful. If you keep on looking at negativity in others, you will also become very negative. And when you become negative, the godliness will reduce in you. Okay, Ashwini?